Welcome to Zurich Airport and to another trip report. Today I'll be flying a new airline and it will be on one of my favorite planes. So let's check that out. And that favorite plane is the Embraer E195-E2, a type that I've actually flown before with Porter Airlines in Canada. If you're wondering how that flight went, check out the link above. Connecting in Zurich is extremely easy, especially for intra-Schengen flights. If you're coming from outside of the Schengen zone, you're just a short ride away from Terminal E. All it takes is one train, passport clearance, and voila, welcome to Europe. Opened in 1948, the airport has 3 terminals, Terminals A, B, and the non-Schengen Terminal E. My flight departs from Terminal A today, which is used for flights between Schengen countries. So I'll leave you with some of the sights of Zurich Airport for now. I know this is a little cheeky to say, but everything here works almost like clockwork. This is Switzerland after all, where everything runs on time. Next question, where am I flight to? So my Helvetic Airways flight today is aside the bus gate at a rather utilitarian looking side of Terminal A. Nothing going on at this level, so let's head down to the gates below. Mere minutes after leaving our gate, we are now ready to board our aircraft at the remote stand. And that's well worth it to see these beauties up close. Helvetic operates just 4 of these E95-E2s. They do operate 8 of the E190s. That's the smaller sibling of this aircraft type today, but with the same cabin. So now that we're on board, regular viewers may recognize that it's virtually similar to Porter's Embraers. Helvetic simply went with the typical generic seats but chose not to install headrests. I didn't actually pre-select a seat when I booked, but I'm lucky enough to get a window seat today. The seat pockets are exactly the same as what I remember with Porter. Legroom, not the best, but okay for this short flight. Hooks are also provided on the side of the seats. Above you find reading lights and adjustable air vents. That's what you find in the seat pockets post-COVID. Anyway, like clockwork, we complete our de-icing and prepare for departure to Berlin. All in all, a good first introduction of Helvetic Airways, so let's see what we'll get in the air. Now that we're in the air, let's run through other features of this aircraft. This Embraer comes with 4 USB charging ports located at the bottom in between seats. There's a signals bag and physical shopping catalog as well, but I will not be buying anything today. As soon as we departed Zurich, the cabin service commenced. Now, Swiss used to serve a snack some time ago, and now that's reduced to a bottle of water. Still, it's at least a decent gesture and of good quality, so not exactly a big issue there. The only form of complimentary food are tablets of chocolates, which are absolutely tasty. And yes, these are not Belgian, not German, they're Swiss. Gotta give it to them for keeping the level of detail high on these. What else is there to say? Oh, there wasn't any Wi-Fi on this flight, which is a bummer. Nevertheless, I found this short flight to be enjoyable and comparable to the Swiss I know and love. Even while Helvetic Airways is technically a separate airline, it still does the Swiss brand proud. In the meantime, do enjoy the views from the air as we make our approach into Berlin. My final score is right at the end, after we land. So welcome to Berlin's Willy Brandt International Airport, an airport I've flown through a couple years ago. This airport has had its controversy in recent years, but I'm glad that it's at least running pretty decently now. So let's just say that I'll be happy to fly with Helvetic again, as long as it is on an Embraer. The comfort on this plane is really hard to match, and it's really great if you're traveling as a couple. Anyway, I'm off to the next flight on this trip, so I'll see you in the next one.